Morning.
Environmental justice bill.
Very cool.
Good. You're House Committee on Education will come to order. Clerk shall please take the roll. Clerk shall close the roll. A quorum is present. We have one committee report to hear from, the subcommittee on K-12 education from Chair Simons. Chair Simons, good morning.
Good morning. First up in the K-12 subcommittee, we heard HB 38 from Delegate Henson, which improves existing mental health awareness training for teachers by addressing the needs of youth populations at high risk for mental health care challenges. The subcommittee recommends reporting 9-1, and I so move.
Motion's been made and properly seconded to report House Bill 38. Clerk shall please open the roll. Clerk can close the roll. Bill reports 12-4. Chair Simons.
HB 96 from patron delegate Bennett Parker requires each school board to participate in the federal National School Lunch Program and the federal School Breakfast Program administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and to make breakfast available to any student who requests such meal at no cost to the student. The subcommittee recommends reporting and referring to appropriations on a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Motion's been made and properly seconded to report and refer House Bill 96 to appropriations. We're going to slow roll this one. I'm going to let Delegate McQuinn be able to cast her vote. Come on down here. We got you in the hot seat right here. Good morning. No. Making sure you get to cast your vote. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 14-3. Chair Simons.
Next up, HB 116 from Delegate Ward requires a grievance procedure be conducted before dismissal or disciplinary action. It requires the same procedures for school staff as that are already in place for teachers. The subcommittee recommends reporting on a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Motion's been made and properly seconded to report House Bill 116. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 15-1. Chair Simons.
HB 171 from Delegate Askew requires that internet safety instruction include instruction on key modern digital safety topics, including online scams, misinformation, and content generated by artificial intelligence. The committee recommends reporting on a vote of 9-1, and I so move.
Motion was made and properly seconded to report House Bill 171. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk should close the roll. Bill reports 14-4. Delegate Simons.
HB 199 from our chair, Rasool. This bill extends the date to 2027-2028 for the Board of Ed to allow school boards to use alternative growth assessments. The committee recommends reporting on a vote of 11-0, and I so move.
Motion been made and properly seconded to report House Bill 199. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 16-1. Delegate Simons.
The committee heard HB 206 by Delegate Keys-Gamarra, which increases transparency requirements when it comes to the leadership of college partnership laboratory schools. The committee recommends reporting on a vote of 8-2, and I so move.
Motion is made and properly seconded to report House Bill 206. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 14-4. Delegate Simons.
The committee heard HB 210 from Delegate Price, which allows for the collection of data with regard to student meal debt by requiring each school board to annually report to the Department of Education the amount of school meal debt in the local school division. The committee recommends reporting on a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Motion is made and properly seconded to report House Bill 210. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 17-1. Delegate Simons.
And lastly, we heard HB 288 from Delegate Anderson, which requires the Department of Education to post links to instructional resources on the indigenous people of the Commonwealth that are developed and maintained by the Virginia Tribal Education Consortium on its DOE website. The committee moved to report on a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Motion is made and properly seconded to report House Bill 288. Members may please cast their vote. Clerk shall close the roll. Bill reports 15-2. Complete your report, Chair Simons.
Mr. Chair, that completes my report.
Okay, so immediately after this, we'll have a meeting of the Early Childhood Innovation Subcommittee, and so stay tuned for that. Also, for those who are in attendance and keeping track, if this the next full committee meeting would be on Monday. There may or may not be a snowstorm, so just keep a lookout, and we'll of course try to do what we can to keep everybody as safe as possible if we need to have that meeting, but we might end up canceling that meeting. So if you're like in a rush to get here with 2 feet of snow, maybe just check the schedule just in case. All right. With that, Chair Simons.
Move to adjourn.
Motion's been made and properly seconded to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. We are adjourned.